Welcome to ForexTV.com. Today is Thursday, June 12th. I'm Tim Kelly with the New York Forex Market Buzz. Dollar is stronger at mid-session and U.S. equity markets are all lower, albeit on very light volume ahead of the G8 meetings, as gold and crude oil futures are down as well. Confidence among U.S. consumers rose for a fourth straight month in June, reinforcing signs of an impending end to the recession, while prices of imported goods jumped as oil costs climbed. The Reuters University of Michigan Preliminary Index of Consumer Sentiment increased from 69 to 69 from 68.7 in May. The Import Price Index rose 1.3% in May, the most since July, and in line with forecasts, that according to a Labor Department report. Now we're going to take a look at the currency action at the MarketVision data center. From the MarketVision data center, looking at currency action here, we've got euro dollar on a daily basis. Right now, euro, as most currencies, down against the dollar, and we've got pretty much a flat equities market right now ahead of the G8 meeting over the weekend. A lot of traders are holding pat, so not much liquidity in the markets right now. You see that we've traded in a range, a pretty tight range, as the Ichimoku cloud will demonstrate throughout the day. This is the hourly chart. And pretty much featureless. A lot of traders not making too many moves. You'll see that throughout the charts throughout the day. On a 15-minute, we'll take a look here. Again, a very thin Ichimoku cloud that represents a very tight range. Although it is ascending, you see that we did drop down for most of the U.S. session today. We traded in a range of 139.33 to 141.29. Right now, trading 140.28. I would imagine we're going to close pretty close to that range at the end of today, barring any unforeseen activity in the equities market. Looking at the cable daily chart, sterling dollar. Right now, dollar strength across the board. You see here, we're in a bit of a V shape here above a very thin Kumo. Sterling has been enjoying quite a ride, a little bit of a sell-off at the end of last week. When we had that dollar rally, but we've regained most of that back yesterday and have given up about half of yesterday's gains today so far. Taking a look at the hourly, pretty much flat, not much feature on the hourly. You see again we have a very thin Ichimoku cloud that represents a very tight range, and not much volatility today. Comparatively speaking, sterling cable trading right now 164.69. I traded in a range of 163.31 to 165.97. We saw most of the volatility come in the Asian and European sessions overnight. Just taking a look at the 15-minute, pretty much featureless here, as one would expect when they're looking at cable. Again, we've looks like we'll close the day above the 15-minute Ichimoku cloud. Not much there to go on because we just haven't had the volatility in the last couple of hours. Looking at Aussie dollar. Right now, Aussie's down on the day against the dollar. Dollar strength across the board once again. We see this run-up has a very familiar shape. You see with euro almost identical. Right now, we'll take a look at the hourly. Not much activity today, as you can see. Just a little bit of gyration throughout the day. Not much volatility compared to what we've seen in past days. Again, a very thin Ichimoku cloud represents a very tight range. We're trading right now at 81.23. We have been at 80.57 up to 82.12. Taking a look at the 15-minute. 15-minute has flattened out in the past 2 hours, as you can see, and we saw that on the hourly. But looks like we're going to finish with a whimper here. Not much activity at all, and trading right into the middle of the 15-minute cloud. Okay, we're going to take a look at dollar yen here. Dollar yen has been trading inside this very thin Ichimoku cloud for the past 5-6 days. Has tested above and below, and has traversed that. Not a big cloud. The cloud represents support and resistance. So when we're inside the cloud, there's not much direction here. As you can see, we've been trading sideways for the past week. Let's take a quick look at the hourly. And again, story remains the same. And we're looking at a pretty flat and narrow range in trading today. And don't think we're going to have any surprises throughout the day here. It's about 2 o'clock in New York right now, so about 3 hours, 4 hours to go until the close. 1 hour to go, 2 hours to go, the close of the equities markets. Again, equities not doing much of anything right now. I'll take a quick look at the 15-minute, finish up for today, and you see that we've been relatively flat. We had a couple of spikes. This is about the time Larry Summers was speaking, and had a little bit of volatility there, but not much else. That's going to do it from the MarketVision Data Center. Have a great weekend. I'm Tim Kelly. This has been your New York Forex Market Buzz. Join us later this afternoon for PM Exchange right here on forextv.com.